everywhere and represent Jamaica. We have had persons here who have been in squads representing Jamaica. Only you can do it. Only you can do it. The violence and stuff, there's no place for that. And anybody you hear anymore, I talk about gun this and gun that, tell us that we don't want that.
That's right.
We don't want that in not to be anymore.
Alright.
And some people might be cynical and say, what MP I talk about. No. We have to make a difference. And we have to take a stance. The only way this place can grow is if it's the violence free. And as I said on March we had before, let us all double our effort and say for the next 3 to 5 years, we have no killing in Southeast St. Mary, and we have no killing in Ottawa. How can we have 19 persons who have died since last year and now? What is that? That not bring nothing. And a man will start looking to himself. We don't need that. We need this. We need love. We need football. We need business. That's how you're going to get jobs. That's how people like me who come from here and left here want to come back and try to do something. Because we need to know that possibilities exist and the future lies in you. So I fully endorse this activity today. And I would not miss it. I've been out here from 9 o'clock this morning. Right, all over Southeast St. Mary and St. Mary in particular. I went to a function in Port Maria. I went to one in Enfield. I stopped by Bob's place. Bob, you can call it that? Bob's place in Market Stone. And now I'm here. And I'm going to stay. Right, because I want to ensure that I'm here with you. This is not about politics. This is about us. We come from here and come from this area. We need to build this area that we call it not to be. And we need to build this area called Southeast St. Mary. So I wish for you a very good venture today. I mean, may the best man win, may the best team win. And as this inaugural event kicks off, I'm sure as it goes on, it's going to get better and better each year. Because I will stand by Spur, and I will stand by Bob, and I will stand by the councillor to make sure say this thing works for all of us. So all in all, today, I wish you all the best and make the best team win. Alright? Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you, Dr. Dunn. At this time, we will have Inspector Campbell.
Having observed the protocol, let me just say good evening to everyone here on this field and within the hearing of my voice. Today is history. I say it again. Today is history. You don't believe it. Today is history. And history could not have happened on a better day than the eve before independence. So today we start a new chapter in Anatomy. I am particularly delighted to be here this afternoon representing the Superintendent of Police, Ms. Bobette Morgan, and the Anatomy station which I am in charge of. I covet you this afternoon. And why? Because all of you are young men utilizing your energies in a positive way. I don't want to remember or to share any bad news that came from Anatomy. I want to be a part of history, to know that I was here when this inaugural football competition launched, and then we would have seen 1, 2, 3, as many persons as possible going forward to play for our national team. That is where I am looking. But I want to share a little news with you to encourage you as you go along. As Brother William said, Football is a contact sport. It's a sport that will agitate you when you brush against somebody. No, it is for you to control your emotions as you go out there. Now, all of you standing here might someday want a recommendation. Just remember that I am here. And if I am not here, I will get the report that happens here. Now, if you fight on the field, tomorrow morning I may not know the name. But when you present yourself, I will remember the face. You might ask me for a recommendation. I am going to ask you, tell me what I can write about you. Just tell me. But I might see when you fight. And if you fail to tell me that you're involved in a fight at this particular event, look how many persons are here. You might not see some of them in the crowd, but some are hidden. But if you fail to tell me that you disrupt, if you cause mayhem at this particular function, right away, I know that I should not put my pen on paper because you're misleading me. Okay? Many persons will walk in my office and ask for favors. Please, this competition is one that is going to be shown worldwide. You're going to be on display. It is not a Gibraltar Heights football competition. It's not a not-to-be competition. You're being watched from the outside part of the world. Now I encourage you to be on your best behavior as you go ahead. All the negatives that we would have heard from an not-to-be are history. Never let it haunt you as you go forward from today. Today is a new day, a new beginning. Someday to come, you will remember that you participated, you watched, you were a part of this competition that made you into a man or a woman or somebody that contribute positively in the lives of somebody. And so, ladies and gentlemen, with time fast going, I welcome everybody here this afternoon. And again, on behalf of the Superintendent of Police, myself, the rest of men and women of the St. Mary Division, I wish you well, enjoy the sport, friendly rivalry, and Godspeed go with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Inspector Campbell. At this time, we will have our counselor, Mr. Hugh Bryan.
Clap no man.
Thank you very much, Mayor Richie. Ladies and gentlemen, young men, boys and girls, good afternoon. Our protocol already been observed. I just want to add my little bit as counsel for the area. What is special about this event this afternoon is that it was planned by members of the community and it's not sponsored by a politician or by politics. So I must say congrats, big up yourself Mr. Williams, big up yourself Bob, because we're not used to community members, you know, doing something that will make an Attaby proud, doing something to change an Attaby. As it is said, sports is the mechanism that brings us together. Sports nowadays is one that has made and will make a lot of young men rich, football in particular. You know, so today is the beginning of what can be a successful career for any one of you. As Inspector said, with discipline out there, this is the beginning of an event that we're expecting will be an annual event. Right, Mr. Williams? Well, we're looking for every 4 months, as you said, but every year would be great for us. It is independence, and one way of celebrating independence is to be mentally independent. to be independent from violence, to be independent from fighting on the football field. Make this be an independent event, one that is violence-free, one that is played in love and harmony. Because Anatobe is wanting of love among young men. So I am encouraging you all, be your best, be on your best behavior, right, Purple? And we're expecting the best team to win. Congratulations to you again, Mr. Spur. Big up yourself.
Okay. Thanks much, Mr. Brian.